Hello. Welcome. Have you been getting angry at the fact your dreams haven't come true yet? Fear not, they will in due time. But until then, what you need to realize is that most of the people you spend your precious time watching, well, aren't really all that knowledgeable on what they claim to be so knowledgeable about. This video series was created to give those in search of the true answers regarding this situation the ability to do so. I will be randomly selecting YouTubers from around the community, and fact-checking their work. If any of them would like to do the same for my work, I would strongly encourage this. The video in question today from this creator is entitled, After Hours Shorts and FTDs, Boss Think Tank. I want you to pay attention to the titles from these people. What do you see? Hashtags, or tracking for the attackers looking for creators like Boss Blunts to exploit. Emoticons to give you an emotional attraction to this particular content. This is how they get you in. Once they get you in, you're 65% more likely to be sold, and that is exactly what's happening. Before we begin, and to get this out of the way first, let me just point out that this guy is smoking cigarettes inside his house, and he just had a baby. If that doesn't raise an eyebrow about his integrity, I don't know what does. It's 2021 Boss Blunts, time to go outside and smoke. About 3.5 minutes into the video, he makes sure to reference his new teammate, Dr. Marco Metzler. He's pumping the narrative that Marco continually gets wrong. So what we have here is someone who knows nothing about finance using someone else who also knows nothing about finance to validate himself to the community he spreads his misinformation to. This makes him seem more authentic. Citation please, Dr. Metzler. Don't worry, there will be a series on Dr. Metzler's claims as well. The first 15 minutes of the video, he really doesn't do much except scroll through Google and regurgitate link headlines. Then, it gets a little interesting. Remember how you saw Metzler's market crash LinkedIn post a second ago? Well, watch how Boss Blunts handles questions on his channel after claiming he knows exactly what's going on. I can assure you, this clown knows nothing other than how to con people into believing he's anything more than a waste of oxygen.
I'm putting a lot of it, the majority of it, on the fact that I know exactly what the fuck's going on here with these assholes. Fuck long-term spy puts. Sean Lee, you don't know shit if you're saying another options idiot. I've made more money on options in one fucking day than you've made in your life. Shut the fuck up with your bullshit. Get it the fuck out of my channel. Fucking pussy bitch. Goddamn simp. This is
Class act, right? Now, let's get into some of the stuff this guy says that's just plain stupid, and could be dangerous for his community. Listen to the following from Boss Blunts as he lights up another cigarette indoors.
We are adults, and we trade like adults. They can call me dumb fucking money all they want. But when we're exercising when we're exercising tens of thousands of fucking options contracts, calls, after selling hundreds of thousands of calls before that, we are going to be left over with tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of fucking shares. And if the price continues to rise, we're going to bank on the fucking premium. We're going to cause more FOMO. We're going to cause more gamma squeezes, delta hedging. We're going to fuck these hedge funds until we're fucking ridiculously rich. The DTC is going to have to step in at $1 million because there's no fucking way they're going to be able to let it go on beyond that.
He claims to be an adult. No. If this guy was an adult, he wouldn't be on YouTube talking about gamma and getting back at hedge funds, and being so rich. What he means to tell you is that he will be rich, he could care less about you. Let's now finally break down what he just said about options and exercising them, and all of the other verbal diarrheas you just heard. First, he claims to be exercising hundreds of thousands of calls. I'm sorry, but this is so stupid I don't even need to look at anything, because the volume analysis and GameStop options and AMC options does not have anywhere near that many calls and the money, and he's got his group so sold that nobody even questioned this claim. If you exercised hundreds of thousands of call option contracts, that would cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars. So how would you even go about exercising your options without the underlying funds to cover it? Did you explain this to your community? Of course not, because he's an idiot. Also, if you exercised hundreds of thousands of calls, how on earth would that equate to hundreds of thousands of shares? It wouldn't, because each option contract has 100 shares per contract. So if we just do a little fifth grade math, we can see Boss Blunts just enjoys talking out of his ass with no worries at all about getting fact-checked on his nonsense. 100,000 times 100 does not equal 100,000. Delta hedging, let's talk about it. He's just spitting out words because this is how comfortable he feels in his space here. I honestly don't even know where to begin here, because everything he said is wrong. Delta hedging is how you get screwed when playing options. He's just throwing out buzzwords and hoping you'll buy it up. If you were to FOMO into GameStop or AMC options while delta hedging was taking place, you would likely lose your investment, as delta hedging minimizes the option's price movements in relation to the underlying asset by definition. Meaning, if the price moves a lot, the options, especially out-of-the-money options, will be a lot hard to have print. This guy does not need to be giving anyone financial advice. Thanks for watching. The rest of the video is just him hyping about gamma squeezing, options he doesn't understand, and there's just too much in this video to go over, as it would take hours. I'll leave it at this for a trial period. If you liked this video, please be sure to unlike and unsubscribe from the channel. Thanks for watching. And remember, question these idiots. They don't know anything, and I can prove it. Thanks for watching. The rest of the video is just him hyping about gamma squeezing.